What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to my Calling All Heroes Nightmare 4 playthrough, featuring the Abyss Lord and the EV2. Now, last time around we did Nimbus Reach, and up next is Little Horn Valley. Now, like I mentioned on the last run, this one's gonna be an easy one. Reason being is the new incursion, of course, is Little Horn, the old Bling King incursion, and I've been farming the shit out of that one. So I actually have this map pretty dialed in, which is going to make it very easy. In fact, this one may even qualify as a AFK through instead of a playthrough, as I'm sure everybody's been really grinding this map. Alright, so we got 1400, only 1200 DU though. We're going to start off right up top here with 8 archers. Now, I want to place 4 all the way on the ledge of each side, and you want to angle them so that the archer that's facing over towards the right has got clearance all the way up to right there where they lose line of sight. Right about there. And archer number 4 right there. Now I'm going to do the same exact thing on this side. Same angling as well. I'm turning them just slightly. So that it all matches up there. Let's see, come on. There we go. Alright, then right over on this pillar. See, we're going to go ahead and put 6 archers down. So let's go right about like that. Now, we're not going to use a buff beam on this side, this particular lane, so we don't really have to worry so much about their placement. You know, you don't have to worry about a buff beam covering them, so just throw them all around, get 6 of them up there. Now we're going to go 4 right down the middle right here on this little stretch right by that green mana chest there. And this is actually going to be your weakest side. This lane right here should be the weakest lane. So we definitely want to make sure we're getting these archers upgraded quickly. Now, same thing, even though that's the weakest lane, I'm still not going to use a buff beam here. I don't think I'm going to anyway. Let's see, let's go ahead and switch over and get that buff beam laid down. Right through here, is we want these 8 archers to be super beefy. Did I not do a buff beam? Yeah, it's a buff beam. Alright, I thought for a minute I hit the wrong thing. Those archers really packed in there nicely. I could actually fit 2 more right there on that beam. However, let's see what we got left instead. So we've got 420 DU left, and we've got 5 entrances to cover. Now, I do want to make sure we get some Serenity R's in the mix, as every little extra bit of DPS we can provide is going to be helpful. So let's go ahead and get those guys laid down. And we're going to go with 4 of them. And that's going to give us pretty decent coverage right there. Yeah, slight bit of overlap right there, but that's alright. And then this one over here, I'm just going to throw right up top here. Keep it nice and clean and out of the way. So that's going to leave me with 540 green mana. However, I've only got 340 DU left. So 340 with the 5 entrances. I'm going to have to put a proton beam down that has... Come on, where are you? There you go. I'm going to have to... One of these lanes is going to have to be a 60 DU proton beam. And then on the rest, I'll be able to use 70. So let's go ahead and lay it out here and see what we get. So there's actually 60 right there, which is actually pretty decent for that lane. I got no complaints with it there. So now I can put 70 on all the remaining lanes. And that's going to give me a little more room to play. And let's just go just like that. This one I always like putting down here on the stairs. Seems like the archers get to it in plenty of time where it doesn't require quite so much repairing and everything. So a little proton action right there. Some more proton action right here. Let's go like that. And then that's going to leave me 70 DU to handle this lane here. Now you notice we didn't use any blocks, which on the incursion mode is not a problem because, you know, nothing makes it past. And you're running around the map, so you're not really paying attention to bosses or anything else because you're busy collecting up the gold. However, I'm not sure. We're going to have to see how this works out on regular Nightmare 4 mode. I'm thinking it's going to be a pretty easy clean sweep here. In fact, why don't we get yeah, why don't I just go ahead and stay on the DPS EV here and see what we can do. We got pretty good placement, several different spots where we can set up for our protons. The old proton cannon right here actually seems like a pretty sweet spot, as I can hit what 4 of the 5 entrances. That's pretty convenient. Now that side over there I don't think is going to have any problems, but I'll make sure. Well, it's got those 8 buffed archers up top there, so everything's just going to get smoked as it rolls through here. In fact, I'm not even worried about those guys. Let's check out this spot. This is actually probably the best spot to camp up on if you're on your EV2. That way you can plant for your proton cannon there and still hit such a wide area. That's nice being able to hit 5 lanes. Let me see. So you have to face. If I actually face directly towards those pack of archers, let's see. Now that doesn't get me faced into that pack. So let's try facing right towards the top of the stairs. And yeah, that does the trick a little bit better. Actually, not even really necessary. That went way too easy. Like I said, this very well could end up being an AFK through where no real DPS is required because obviously the Abyss Lord and the EV2 are such a powerful combination. But let's not take any chances here. We're going to up all of these guys. Now you may ask, why not just go up and up those buffed archers? And it's because these are weaker lanes than that. So those buff beamed archers are actually pretty beast. And in fact, I'm going to be able to get all of them up to 1 right here now anyway. So that's awesome. Let's get these guys all fixed up. Looks like they're all upgraded once now to tier 2 anyway, with 155 left over. I'm just going to go ahead and save that and get the wave started here, see what happens. This is definitely the spot to camp up on now. There's no doubt about that. Now, one concern I do have is I'm not sure of the flyer pathing, how much different it is from the incursion. This is not another. Let's see, those guys are coming right through. It looks like they're going to get wrecked though. This was not one of my real regular grinders. I know a lot of people were doing this map as far as one of their daily 5. I, however, was not until the blinking incursion came along, and that's when I started doing it. But on that note, I have done it, I don't know, I want to say at least 100 times in the last couple weeks. So the map is definitely fresh in my mind, and this build has just been strong. Little ogre action, nothing Dragolich can't take care of. Come on down there, Mr. Ogre. Wait until those archers are spraying into it. And then it is over. Oh yeah. I don't even think that was really necessary. I think the archers would have just killed him. Oh no, what do we have going on here though? Oh. The West Gatelock survived there, but we did get a little kobold running through there, which that could have pretty much ruined the run here, because you know, obviously I want to keep all these I want to keep the objectives. Just the two of them, the East Lock and then the West Lock over there, but I want to make sure that they stay safe. Let's see. Let's throw one more upgrade there and make sure those protons are screaming. And then let's get one more round. That should get me through the wave. So wave 3 incoming here. Piece of cake so far. Now that Kobold Runner, that could have caused for some real issues. So I definitely need to watch out for anybody rolling through, since I don't have any blockades in use. With 5 lanes, that's 150 DU if I would have used blockades. So I actually could have went 2 archers less right here. That's 80 DU. And 70 more. Where could I came up with 70 more at? I'm sure there's somewhere. Yeah, see, Tuskar pushed pretty hard too, but he didn't make it past the protons there, so... Actually, he was right at the beginning of them. He didn't have a chance. Very nice. Slickelion, where are you? Now, Slickelion could cause some problems, but he got roasted quick. I'm pretty sure he's going to get smoked several waves over before he makes it to this proton beam, but we will see. Of course, anytime you don't use blockades, Slickelion can really cause problems as he inches his way down the map each wave. Oh yeah, we're getting it done here. In fact, I think another round of those upgrades on those archers that are on that buff beam is going to make just pretty much an unstoppable force right here on these outside lanes. Let's see, we're at 99% there. I'm always really concerned about these 4 archers, and that's just because this lane right here is so weak. But I don't want to waste all my DU over there. I'd like to get some upgrades in right here. Clean this spot of the map up a little bit and make things a little bit beastlier. Accidentally went a little heavy on the upgrade on that one archer, but that's alright. And let's just go ahead and get wave 6 going. It's like Kellyon, he's not going to make the turn here. There's no doubt in my mind. Especially not with Dragolich all up in his business. There we go. So he's going to respawn right there again. Next wave. I don't think he's going to make it past those protons before this is all said and done. But you know what arrogance gets you, so who knows. We'll see how it happens. I may end up choking in wave 7. We're about to find out. Now, for those of you who are wondering why I've been so quiet on the PlayStation community and in the Steam group over the last several days, is, you know, I had an opportunity when I got off work to record this video, but I've had some really long work days this week, and I actually had to work through my weekend, so I didn't get the days off. We had a little event going on at work that kept us busy. And as soon as this weekend is done and I get back around to having some days off again, which are going to be Thursday, Friday, Saturday this week, I'll definitely be doing some live streaming. Can't wait to check out the new map. Get a little glitter helm going on. That incursion actually sounds like it'll be pretty fun. It's a little different. The incursion there is going to be a kill this many mobs before this amount of time type of thing. And I'm not sure how the... Ooh, that's a rather nice death animation there. Anyway, I'm not sure how I'm going to set it up yet. Of course, we don't get the map until Tuesday morning, so we got 2 more days. And I got to work Tuesday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, which is a shame because the update probably... Well, I'm hoping it goes live really early and I can get my butt out of bed, but if it goes into the afternoon, I'm probably not going to be able to play the update at all until I get home from work. And that kind of sucks. But still got to pay the bills, so got to go to work. Let's see. So all of those are upgraded to tier 4 now, so they're pretty solid. Don't have enough left to do anything else, so I'll just save it. How's Slick Kellyon holding up? He still hasn't made the proton beams yet. Oh, and he's not gonna. 2 more waves. You pop Dragolich on those guys, and it is just completely over with. I mean, this Archer EV2, or Abyss Lord EV2 combo is so devastating. With Dragolich on top of it, it's damn near unfair. These guys don't deserve that abuse. Oh, nice. Getting into those flyers right there. And it looks like my concerns about flyers are not going to be a problem, as they're definitely getting taken out quickly. Got any green mana laying around anywhere? I can get another one of those archers upped, probably. See, there's one that's still at tier 2. I better get an upgrade on it. Oh, and there's another one. 2 of them. Holy crap. Hey, a little ogre action here. Ogre down. Another ogre. He made it pretty far, but he got wrecked. How far? Let's see. Yeah, it looks like his loot dropped right past these protons, so he was almost in the clear to come up here and start smashing on that west gate. But of course, then he's going to be taking heat from those archers as well. And something does sneak through. Shy of those kobolds, those little guys run in there quick and blow up, so one of those could cause a very bad time for me. But shy of those, I think I don't have any worries even if something does make it past the proton up at one of these lanes. Now, of course, if something clears the proton there, I'm screwed, or if something clears the proton there, I'm screwed. So definitely need to keep an eye back on those lanes. Let's get the rest of these buffed archers upgraded, at least to tier 3 there. And 500 left. Let's throw just a few more upgrades around. And call it good for wave 6. Let's see how Slick Kellyon does on his own. I bet he's going to get wrecked. He's got, what, 10 archers firing into him. Oh yeah, it's good game. This is another map that, you know, a lot of people frown on it, the AFKing, but, you know, I mean, let's all be honest. You know, anyone who grinded out the original Dungeon Defenders game and put, say, at least 1,000 hours into it, or even 500 hours into it for that matter, you're not even going to tell me you didn't sit there and AFK Aquanos on survival. Nobody's going to tell me that. And, you know, I mean, obviously it's more fun to actually play the game. But in a situation like this, where there are daily missions you have to grind out that reset, like in my case, it resets at 10 p.m. So if I don't get it done before I leave for work, I'm not going to have it done. So usually when I do get all 5 daily missions done, it's going to be after I get off of work, before I go to bed. So, you know, sometimes I just got home from work. I know I got to get these daily missions done. However, on the same note, I had a rough night and want to kick back and watch TV or whatever the case is. This would be a map I can add to that AFK list for sure. Now, I would definitely, I think to AFK it, I would throw in some blockades. This is, it's a modified version. I think I forgot to mention that. This is a modified version of Scarecrow's AFK build for this map. And he used Frosty's, of course, where I'm using the EV. And, you know, both have their benefits. You could actually probably go several archers lighter and use Frosties and the EV and create just a insanely devastating effect as well. Let's see, let's get everything up to tier 4 here. Yeah, it looks like I got it. So we're good there. Let's check this proton. It's actually holding solid. Throw just a couple of ups around because we can. And this is actually wave 7, so it's all done after this one. Let's just go ahead and get it started. I think it's not going to be an issue here. Oh, Kellyanne finally made the proton beams. No Dragolich required. No problem at all. In fact, I should have used my little Jackpot Squire build. The unholy Jackpot tank build for running this map. I probably could have collected up a little extra cash. A little extra gold never hurts. I have been blowing through quite a bit of it. I'm getting to those final upgrade tiers, and shy of using the 100 defender medals for the upgrade, it gets very costly. You know, I think to get like that last up from like 41 to 43, it was like 60,000-ish for a 5-piece upgrade. So here's one down. There's that one. Let's get this one. Instead, he's roasted. And this guy's done from the archers. Very nice. No legendary drops off the bosses. Wave 3, Wave 7 ogres with no legendaries. That's disappointing. But what are you going to do? We got 40 baddies left. We're getting it done. In fact, it is just completely over for these guys. Looks like all 19 of the rest are coming out of here. So I'm just going to park on up and spread a little ray of sunshine here on these guys just to get this going. Very nice. And we're done. So that was it. That is Little Horn Valley. Nightmare 4. Part of my Nightmare 4 playthrough. Like I said earlier, that was kind of the AFK through. But nonetheless, I'll take that legendary chest. Let's see what kind of hotness we got in there. Yep, completed my daily, it looks like. Not even sure what it was. See, we got some gloves. We got another Purge Evil weapon. These things are just dropping like candy nowadays. Let's see what these gloves are. Yeah, the gloves are crap. But anyway, that's going to do it. Thanks again for watching. Click that like button. Please subscribe. And we'll be back soon with some more DD2. Like I said, this week, Friday, Saturday night, expect to see some live streaming. Not sure what platform or what website I'm going to do it on, but there will be some live streaming for sure. See you then.